years as a club. It was a long time ago. But you know, when I think about our history and our heritage, as a club, we have made great strides. We have done a whole lot. Going from a journal that was just typed up to a newsletter now that's in color. We went from black and white to color. I've seen those changes, and I'm thankful for everything that we have done. And I want to thank everybody who's a member of ESPER for the effort you've done to move us forward. I can start naming names, but I'm not going to. But the one name I really want to name is Dr. ESPER Hayes. So give her a round of applause. It was her foresight and thought to come up with this club and to keep a promise that she made to Jesse Owens. So here we are 30 years later, moving forward, going on. We're doing a marvelous job. Sometimes, if you think about it, it is such a wonderful, 30 years for a small club that had maybe 15 members at one time. 15 people. And when you look around this room, and you look at the road, and you look at the newsletter, and you look at your states, and you look at your chapters, all the people that we have now who are part of this great organization, it's fantastic. Give yourselves a round of applause one more time. Now, I want to thank Ms. Hayes for everything she has done, not only for ESPER, but for myself also as well. Because when she chose me as president, she gave me something that I can never, ever forget. I enjoyed her phone calls early on Saturday mornings, talking to me about ESPER and exciting me and moving me forward and everything. It was so great. Ms. Hayes, Dr. Hayes, I just want to thank you again for all that you've done for us and for me. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to hear from our founder and executive director. Give her a round of applause.
Greetings and welcome everyone, especially the families who put up with us nerdy stamp collectors. I want to thank the committee because they have done a splendid, wonderful, magnificent, out-of-this-world job. You should give them a big applause. First of all, I want to thank the ESPER members for what they've done for ESPER for 30 years. Tonight I'm honored and I'm very humble. I have with my family, my goddaughter and my granddaughter, and my extra family, who were the original members when we started ESPER, Mr. and Mrs. Keys. They came in from Norfolk, Virginia, because I wanted them to be here and you to see the original people that helped me to form ESPER. It was a hard 10 years working for ESPER, but I never gave up because I had to honor my promise that I made to Jesse Owens. Now, my talk to you tonight is a short story of a history of 30 years with a promise and a dream coming true. So bear with me for a few minutes, and I won't keep you long because it's past my bedtime, and I know how it is when you want to go to bed. The topic that I want to speak directly about is pride. When I met Jesse Owens, if you could have seen the tears in his eyes, because none of us, except me, were there to shake his hand. This was in New York City, and the Coliseum was loaded with the other races, and no one of us. I didn't know he was there. But one of the stamp dealers who knew me said, Esper, I think you should go over there because this man is speaking. And I went over there, and I have to admit, I didn't know who he was or what his accomplishments were. He stood up at the table and shook my hand, and he asked me one question. Where are all of our people? And I really was taken back, and I said, I don't know, I'm just here to try to get me some stamps. He said, well, will you promise me that you will do something or start a movement to make our people be proud of what we are and what we have accomplished? And I said, I don't know, I'm in graduate school, and I got a lot of papers, and the professors are really riding me, so I can't make the promise. But he said, oh, come on, you can. So to get rid of him, really, I said, okay, I'll do something. And I stepped off the line for the next person who was waiting. And I really forgot it until he passed. And I was reading the paper on the bus. And I said, oh God, I made a promise and I haven't kept it. So it worried me because I don't like to make any promises anywhere without keeping them. I went home and I thought about it, but I said, I don't know what I can do because I just finished graduate school and I don't want to do any more writing and I don't want to do any more papers. So as a result, a spark came to me. He said, well, you collect stamps. Why don't you try stamps? Because I collect butterflies and birds for years. So I said, but, oh, there was a black stamp club that I belonged to, but for some reason, it fell out, and it was failed. So I said, let me see if I have this 35 members' autograph and addresses, which I had found. I wrote a letter to each member and asked them if they wanted to continue studying and researching our heritage with stamps, and they all agreed. But the bottom line was they left me in charge and to find out the name and to put it together. So therefore I was stuck with another project, but not in graduate school. I was a member of the American Philatelic Society, so I wrote to the president and asked him for help. And he gave me help with a mentor, Ken Lawrence, from Memphis, Tennessee. Ken worked with me for 2 years, and every month he told me, Esper, I don't want you to be disappointed, but I don't think this is going to work. And I said, it may not work, but I'm tired of the stamp dealers telling me nobody's interested with black faces. So for years, I kept going to the stamp shows, making my purchase. There were only 7 stamps with black faces that I could scout up. Then I met the owner of the Gimbal Stamp Concession, and I told him what my goal was. And he said, Miss Hayes, if you come in every Saturday, I'll help you to find all the stamps that I can muster up, and you can pay me monthly. And that began my collection. Before my health declined, I had one of the largest collections in the country because most of my stamps came from members abroad. They had educated me on Alexander Pushkin and Ludwig Beethoven that you may not know, and many others. Anyway, to move on with the story of pride. My name is Esper, and it means to have hope. Esper was started with my faith in myself and the hope that it would continue. It is still my hope. That's why my granddaughter and my goddaughter are here tonight, to see that the hopes stay alive. Every Society of Philatelic Events and Reflections spells out my first name, which Ken Lawrence told me was not gonna last. He worked with me for 2 years. Now Esper is 30 years. I chose pride tonight because that's what it represented to me and Jesse Owens. I have pride in myself. I could sit with kings, queens, anyone in the world. I feel proud because I came from people that were proud. I know my history and I know who I am. So my self-esteem and achieving, I have arrived. I wish for children like we saw this morning to have the same pride that Miss Hayes has. And I will always have my pride. And the one thing that makes me proud of ESPER and make me cry is when I look around and see how many people have found pride in themselves, because it makes you feel special, because you know you were created for a special reason and you're following your dream and your passion. We've had many crises, ups and downs, my knees gone out, but we're still here. I'm still creeping around, being where you need me. However, time moves on. When you have pride in yourself, you walk different, you act different, and you present yourself different. I'm very proud because as a social worker, I rose from caseworker to director of residential service, received the award from Mayor Giuliani, and let New Yorkers have ESPER Day because of my work, my progress, my passion for loving and helping people. I've done that all my life. I have no regrets, because when you serve people above yourself, Heavenly Father will give you the reward. And I am truly blessed. I have people loving me around the world, and I mean true love, because everybody don't know the definition of love, but I do, because I am love.